Hello, this is Roy Blumenthal. I'm doing a demo using Hangouts on Air for some live visual facilitation. I've pre-prepared a Photoshop screen, which is the one you can see right now, and I'm just going to mess around, draw some pictures. If you're following it on YouTube live, that's pretty much real time, and if you're following it via the Google Hangouts on Air app, then you're also following it live. So let's, I'm just switching over to Photoshop. You can't see that, but I can. The idea of this demo is that Google Hangouts on Air provides a big opportunity for visual facilitators to do something slightly differently, to use technology. Oh heck, I've just remembered something. My microphone is attached to my computer, and this extreme sound that you hear is my stylus. That sound there. I'm going to have to remember to not use the stylus when I'm talking. So, okay, where was I? The opportunity here is for visual facilitators to be able to work remotely and show their work in a venue, probably projected YouTube, using just an audio feed from the venue. So in other words, I could be at the venue. I mean, I could be in a remote location somewhere, and there could be a huge auditorium with a big speaker happening, a big celebrity speaker, and I could be listening to that speaker remotely, and my visuals could be fed directly to that person's screen in pretty much real time. I figured out there's about probably a 10-second, 15-second delay, but here I am in my little box, and I'm playing on my tablet PC. This is not my visual facilitation style. This is my kind of ad hoc. I'm just accompanying myself talking style. This here is more like my visual facilitation style, just so you know. Let's see. I'm using Photoshop. I've set up a bunch of keyboard shortcuts to give me my desired brushes. And I've installed a special color wheel because I don't like Photoshop color picking. So that's what you can see. There's me. There's my computer. There's my remote speaker person. There's what I'm doing on the screen. And here is the adoring audience. Setup of this thing is pretty much the most confusing part. It requires you to have sorry, one moment. You to run this, you have to have a Google Plus account. You also have to have a YouTube account, and and there are your YouTube account has to be in good standing, and it has to be linked to your YouTube account. The YouTube account has to be linked to your Google Plus account. So you've got to sort that out long before you even think of doing this. It can take days for it to sort itself out. The other thing you need is followers who are on Google Plus, because you pretty much have to communicate this stuff to people via G+. What else do you need? Various plugins on the actual Hangouts system. The key thing you need to know is that you have to go to a specific website, which is plus.google.com/Hangouts. Once you're there, you'll find a little tab somewhere on the screen. One says Home, one says On Air, and one says something else, probably a video or something like that. This is the one you have to click. That'll start a new on-air session. Don't make the mistake I made by spamming all of your G+ followers. It kind of takes you through this very non-intuitive startup, which kind of forces you to do various things that you really don't want to do, like spam your followers. I didn't realize that you could just skip that part, and I didn't realize it would spam my followers because I'd scheduled the thing. I thought scheduling, okay, I'll be able to do this later, but it doesn't. You have to do it in a different way completely. That's my dog growling, not my stomach growling. Trying to think of the most important things. Yeah, you need to be using Google Chrome. Google Chrome has an extension called Hangouts, which you need to find, or Better Hangouts. It's called Better Hangouts. Okay, dogs, come on. Catch it, brother. Thank you. I'm not sure if you need it, but it seems to do stuff for me. However, regardless of that, when you click on this on-air sign, what you end up getting is a little separate window opening, which gives you a whole lot of options, and that's pretty easy to navigate from there. But you need a plugin. There's a specific plugin on Google Air called Toolbox, Hangout Toolbox. You must install Hangout Toolbox. You should also install Control Room. That is really not readable, is it? So let's do some Photoshop wizardry. Now, this is really just an extremely brief introduction to this stuff, and it's really because I didn't want to waste the opportunity to use it after I'd set it up when I'd spammed all my followers. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions, you can G+ me. I'm Roy Blumenthal. That's on G+. Also on Twitter, the same, just with an @ sign. pretty much everywhere. So, yeah, thank you very much for being here. I am now going to sign out. Thanks.